HorsePlayerNow.com's Joe Christovac joining you for another edition of Night School. And as always, we'd like to thank our presenting sponsors as we take a look at the upcoming subject matter for the next few weeks as summer turns into fall and eventually turns into winter. It's been a great run here for Night School, and normally we like to talk about handicapping. We like to talk about evaluating horses, how to pick winners, and transition those numbers that we like into winning tickets eventually. But today we're going to kind of take a step back because this game would not go without the racehorses, and even though they race and they have careers, when those careers are over, their lives aren't. We're going to talk about racehorse retirement today, and to help me do so, we have Aaron Thompson, who is an adoption coordinator and a board member for Friends of Ferdinand out of Indianapolis, Indiana. And Aaron, let's start with a basic question. What is the goal of organizations such as Friends of Ferdinand who take in retired racehorses?
Well, different organizations have different goals. Friends of Ferdinand really focuses on giving these horses skills, retraining them, and then we start working them through the adoption process and try to find them loving lifetime homes. Other organizations do that sort of similar work, and then there's organizations that serve more as sanctuaries for horses that might have limited usability.
Now, horses that race know what they're doing. They are bred to run. They run in races, but when their careers are over, they don't do that anymore. But that doesn't mean that they can't transition into a different skill.
That's right. Yeah, racehorses make really good athletes of all sorts. We've transitioned horses into careers as dressage mounts, hunters, jumpers, eventers, Western pleasure horses, just companion animals, and even competitive trail mounts.
It all depends on the individual horse, I would guess, but how do you get that individual horse? How do you acquire horses that are retired and make them a part of Friends of Ferdinand or some of these other organizations out there?
The horses come to us directly from the racing connections. Friends of Ferdinand visits the 2 Indiana tracks every weekend. We network with the trainers and the owners, and through that work, they've become familiar with the organization and the work that we do. And so a lot of times now they are the ones calling us and asking us and looking to see if they can get their horse into a good program because they want a good outcome as well.
Now, after a trainer or an owner, the connections of these horses donate a horse to an organization like Friends of Ferdinand, where do these horses go?
Well, in our case, we're very fortunate to have a network of foster homes that are experienced with this aspect of horse training specifically. Other organizations are fortunate to have their own central facility that they can keep the horses in. Finger Lakes has an adoption program that's housed right at the track. So yeah, there's a variety of different options. We really like that the fosters can take these horses into home settings or boarding stables, and they're getting the type of exposure to a home that they'll have after they're placed.
Now, I'm guessing once you get one of these horses in, there's some sort of evaluation process to see exactly what the horse might need and eventually what they can do moving forward.
That's right. We usually give them about 30 days to just get settled into their new home and the new lifestyle. During that time, we will bring a vet out and have an intake exam. They'll just go over the horse. We'll deal with any issues that need addressed. And then once they've been cleared for retraining, we'll begin that process, and then we start looking for the different skill sets that they might have and let them sort of tell us what they might want their next job to be.
Well, there's a lot of people out there probably in our Night School audience that love horses, love the animal, and might want to own one someday. You do have the ability to adopt horses through organizations like Friends of Ferdinand. How does that process work?
Well, I would suggest anybody looking for an off-track thoroughbred to find a local reputable rescue or organization, and just most of these groups, we're all good about having photos, videos, lots of information up about the horses. You can sit at home on your computer and kind of go shopping, and when you're ready, I would suggest just getting in touch with the organization and telling them what your skills are, what your goals are, and what you're looking for, and they will help point you in the right direction.
A lot of the people that work for horse welfare organizations such as Friends of Ferdinand do so on a volunteer basis. And Aaron, I know you have an important fundraiser coming up at Friends of Ferdinand in just a couple of weeks.
That's right, yes. Rockin' the Racehorse, it's our second year. This is an event where we bring the horses out. There are former adoptees that have moved on to their second careers, as well as currently available horses. And we have entertainment, a silent auction. We've got Alex Brown speaking this year. We're really looking forward to it. The website, if you're interested, is rocktheracehorse.com.
Very good. Well, Aaron, we thank you for your time, and to all of you watching Night School tonight, racehorse retirement is an important aspect of the sport. We're going to learn a lot more about it in the course of the next hour.